The Egg Nebula, known scientifically as CRL 2688, is a striking pre-planetary nebula captured in unprecedented detail by NASA's Hubble Space Telescope. Located roughly 1,000 light-years away in the constellation Cygnus, this object represents a brief but pivotal stage in the life cycle of a star very much like our Sun. Released on February 10, 2026, this image combines decades of observations to offer the sharpest portrait yet of a star actively shedding its outer layers. At its heart lies a dense, opaque cloud of dust that completely obscures the central star, much like the yolk hidden within an egg's white. From this cocoon emerge powerful collimated beams of material illuminated by the starlight, extended outward like searchlights. These bipolar lobes are punctuated by fast-moving outflows of hot molecular hydrogen, which appears as subtle orange accents in the infrared component of the image. Encircling the core are concentric rings of faint, delicate arcs, remnant of periodic ejections from the dying stars. What are those? Well, every few hundred years, when the star is in the asymptotic giant branch stage, thermal pulses expel carbon-rich material. We can see these pulses as changes of luminosity in the Hertzsprung-Russell diagram, showing how a star like our Sun changes its luminosity through its lifetime. As this gas expands and cools, dust grains condense, scattering the star's light and creating the ripped onion-like appearance we see reflected in blue and white tones. What shapes this dramatic bipolar symmetry? Evidence points to a binary companion. In such systems, a lower mass star orbits closely enough to enter a common envelope phase, gravitationally stripping material from the expanded atmosphere of its giant partner. This transfer material accumulates until instability triggers rapid ejection, forming an equatorial toroidal disk. The disk then funnels the star's otherwise spherical wind, preferentially along the polar directions where magnetic fields further accelerate the gas to velocities of 50 to 100 kilometers per second, far exceeding the typical giant branch winds. The outer shells, some ejected as long as 1,000 years ago, expands at about 18 kilometers per second, while more recent pulses produce the tightly packed inner features. This interplay of binary dynamics and magnetic emission sculpts the nebula's distinctive hourglass form. The Egg Nebula resides in the short-lived pre-planetary nebula phase, lasting only a few thousand years. Here, the ejected envelope is illuminated purely by reflected starlight. The central remnant has not yet reached temperatures sufficient to ionize the surrounding gas. Once that threshold is crossed, the structure will evolve into a classic planetary nebula, glowing vividly in emission lines from elements such as oxygen and nitrogen. Hubble's multi-epoch observations spanning from 1997, 2003, 2012, and now this 2026 release allow us to track these changes in real time on human scales. Comparable objects such as the Butterfly Nebula or Cat's Eye Nebula illustrate how binary interactions commonly produce the diverse morphologies we observe among planetary nebulae. In a sense, the Egg Nebula provides a privileged glimpse into the death throes of Sun-like stars and the mechanism that recycles stellar material back into the interstellar medium, enriching future generations of stars and planets with heavier elements. In roughly 5 million years, our Sun will likely follow a similar path. Hubble continues to illuminate these transient phenomena with extraordinary clarity, deepening our understanding of how stars end their lives and see the cosmos anew. For more insights into these and other astronomical wonders, visit my blog at www.onerocketmap.net. Thank you for joining me, and don't forget to follow me. Share your thoughts below. What aspect of stellar evolution intrigues you most? And keep exploring the universe.